I'm Tim Burke and I'm the chorus master here at Opera North. I really enjoy working with the students at Leeds University. I think they're a great bunch, really vivacious. It's always really fun to work with a group of people who don't necessarily know the music that you're going to work on with them, because it's fantastic just seeing people discover something, and I guess not just the newness of the music, but the newness of some of the ideas that we'd go through in one of those workshops, the sort of things that I do every day in opera. It's amazing to see people try them out for the first time and be delighted by them or amused by them. So, and I thought they responded really nicely. There was a sort of a great atmosphere. I mean, I think the most important thing for me in any sort of singing in opera is the drama and the fact that you've got a story to tell.
Engage the voice a bit more. Say, life's a gamble.
Life's a gamble.
Engage even more. Life's a gamble.
Life's a gamble.
And I think the power of opera is that you can convey your character, what sort of person you are, and your intention, what you want to do, whether you love someone or whether you want to kill someone, through the way you sing and through the way you use language, just like an actor would. And so I feel that sort of the impact of really suddenly emphasising a particular word, or finding a nasty colour to it, or finding a powerful feeling of maliciousness or something, is actually, that's what we're here for. We're here to see that colour.
It's a gamble of time, some will fail, some succeed. I've changed the colour.
It's a gamble, it's a time, some will fail, some succeed.
You need to establish a sort of real chemistry between two characters, and that again can be done through music, and quite often the composer sort of does that for you. So if a scene is becoming dramatically urgent, or two people are becoming urgent with each other, the music can quite often get faster or louder, or do the sorts of things that your voice would do if you were becoming urgent, you know. And quite often the job of a conductor or a music director is to draw out what's already written in the score by the composer and say, look at this is here for a dramatic reason, let me explain this to you.
It goes like this. So Salvax goes 1, stay here with me. Oh no, stay here with me. That's when you come in. Okay, let's try. And again, just sing any old notes, because we all sing the same things. Here we go. Poco più animato. And 1, stay here with me. And stay here with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Can you get more insistent?
I sort of feel with a workshop like that, you're generally working with people who don't sing in opera, and opera, as I guess the first thing a lot of people think of with opera is the way people sing in opera, which is very loud, big wobbly vibrato, very dramatic, fills a whole auditorium, or sort of goes in between your eyes if you're watching the telly. And I like that, you know, that's sort of why I like opera in a way. And I think at a workshop like that, you're trying to get people to access that. And quite a lot of singing, especially in sort of British culture, is choral singing, where actually a lot of the things that you would do to sound operatic might make you really stick out from everybody else, or might be inappropriate for the sort of music that you're singing. And so I feel that in a workshop like that, you're trying to find that release. You're trying to say, it doesn't matter, you know, just forget about sounding nice and start sounding angry, or find a part of your voice that you might use if you were screaming in terror or shouting in anger, and try and sort of make that into a singing sound.
Yeah, try and make the sound really round. Oh, go, oh! Invent a new animal that makes that. Okay, now. It's not maternal enough. You need to add about 4 children to the number of children that you've had, yeah?
In a lot of opera writing, you combine different vocal lines, so you have maybe all of the guys are singing one line, or maybe the guys are singing 4 different musical lines, and then you've got the girls all singing 4 different lines or 2 lines, etc., etc. And each of those lines is interesting in its own right if you hear it on its own, and sort of needs to be really inspected, like the part of an engine. It needs to make sure that it's really working, well oiled, and you know, the guys know exactly what they're doing and why they're singing it and how they're singing it, and they can just hear themselves doing it and hear the effect of a change that you're making. And you do that with each part, so everyone feels confident on their own, and they've got, in a sense, their own workshop space to make their part work. And then you combine it all together, and the effect is sort of greater for it.
So today we've been practicing Carmen, which I've never done anything before like this. It's incredible, and this was because of the DARE partnership. I would definitely come again. It's been really well organised.
It's been great to work with a professional who's got experience of doing this kind of music in a professional production, and to hear all the things that he's got to say about it.
Having never tried opera before, I found it a really enjoyable event, and I'd love to, if there's another one like this again, I'd love to come along.
Of course, I find today really enjoyable. It was really fun, and at the end of the day, I would definitely recommend it because you will learn something special.
I have never been to anything like this before, and I only found out about it through the DARE partnership. And if they keep doing more things like this, then it means that I can come along and more people can come along and try something different and new and fun.
The opera workshop today was run by Tim Burke from Opera North. I've had an amazing experience today. He's such a great guy and he's funny, and yeah, it makes me really want to be interested in carrying on with this kind of thing.
I think the DARE partnership is a really important thing, because I think it's important for universities to have connections to businesses of all different kinds, and it's really great to have such a great opera company in the city where I go to university, so I think it's a fantastic way of increasing opportunities for the students of the university.
It's interested me in maybe internships or just getting more involved with the programme, because it's been a really fun experience today.
I started my internship at Opera North this year, and that has just opened up so many opportunities and possibilities for me that I would never have been possible without DARE. I mean, I saw my first opera performance this year. I've never seen an opera all the way through before. Because I'm a theatre student, it's not something that's really covered. So being able to work at Opera North alone has just completely opened up a new side of performance to me that I didn't think I was actually interested in until now.